Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Everyday English podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Anna, and today, I am so happy about today's topic. I was at the shop yesterday, and I saw the big, beautiful Christmas trees. The smell was so nice. It made me feel so warm and happy inside.
I know that feeling, Anna. It's a special time of year. So, for all our listeners around the world, we have a simple question today. What is Christmas all about? And how can we talk about it in easy English?
That's a perfect question, Mark. Christmas is a big holiday in many countries, but for English learners, all the new words can be a little difficult, right?
Yes, exactly. So many new words. So today, we want to make it simple. We want to talk about Christmas in slow, easy English everyone can understand.
Yes, we will talk about three simple things. First, we will talk about Christmas decorations. You know, the beautiful things we put in our houses.
Good one. Second, we will talk about Christmas food, the yummy things we eat.
I love the food. And third, we will talk about Christmas feelings. How do we feel at Christmas? It's a time for family and friends.
And we will teach you some very easy sentences you can say at Christmas. So you will learn about decorations, food, and feelings.
Don't worry if some words are new. We will speak slowly. We will explain everything. This is a safe place to learn.
Yes, just listen. If you hear a new word, it's okay. You will understand it from our conversation. We are here to help you.
So let's start with the first thing. Let's talk about how we make our homes beautiful for Christmas.
Okay, Anna, let's begin. When I think of Christmas, I see colors: red, green, gold, silver. So, Anna, what is the most important decoration for you? What do you see first?
Oh, for me, it is the Christmas tree. I love the Christmas tree. Every year, my family and I put the tree in our living room. It is a green tree. We put lights on it, small, beautiful lights. Then we put ornaments on the branches.
Ornaments? That's a good word. Can you explain ornaments for our listeners?
Of course. An ornament is a small, beautiful thing you put on the Christmas tree. They can be balls, little stars, or small Santa Claus figures. They make the tree shiny and pretty. What about you, Mark? What decorations do you like?
I like the lights outside. Many people put lights on their houses. At night, you see the streets with red, green, and white lights. It is so beautiful. Also, we have a wreath on our door.
A wreath. Let's explain a wreath. It is a circle made from leaves and flowers. People hang it on the front door. It's a sign of welcome. It says, "Hello, welcome to our home at Christmas."
So, for decorations, we have some easy words to remember. Repeat after us if you like. Christmas tree, the big green tree inside the house. Lights, the small bright lights on the tree and the house. Ornaments, the pretty things on the tree. Wreath, the circle on the front door.
Perfect. So, when you see a house with lights and a wreath, you can think, oh, they celebrate Christmas. It's a happy sight. Okay, Mark, decorations are beautiful. But next, I want to talk about my favorite part, the food.
I knew you would say that. So let me ask you a question. What is the smell of Christmas for you? What smell makes you think, it's Christmas?
For me, it is the smell of cookies. Christmas cookies. My mother makes cookies every year. They are sweet and have the shape of stars, trees, and people. We call them gingerbread cookies. They smell so good.
I love gingerbread cookies. At my house, we always have a big dinner on Christmas Day. We eat turkey. Turkey is a big bird. It's very tasty. We also eat potatoes and vegetables.
Let's pause for a moment. Turkey is an important word. In the USA and UK, many families eat turkey for Christmas dinner. It's a tradition.
Yes, and we also have special drinks. For example, hot chocolate. It's a warm, sweet drink with milk and chocolate. Or for adults, sometimes they drink hot wine with spices. It's called mulled wine. It smells like Christmas.
And we cannot forget about the candy cane.
Candy cane, yes. A candy cane is a sweet, hard candy. It is red and white, and it has the shape of a walking stick. It's very popular with children, and it's very sweet.
So let's review the food words. Listen and imagine the taste. Christmas cookies or gingerbread, sweet, hard cookies. Turkey, the big bird for Christmas dinner. Hot chocolate, a warm, sweet drink. Candy cane, a red and white sweet.
The food is a very big part of Christmas. It brings people together. You sit at the same table with your family. You eat good food, you talk, you laugh. It's a happy time.
Anna, we talked about what we see and what we eat, but Christmas is also about what we feel. So what is the best feeling about Christmas for you?
That's a beautiful question, Mark. For me, the best feeling is giving. I love to find the perfect present for my family and friends.
Giving presents. Yes, this is a huge tradition. People buy or make presents and give them to people they love. On Christmas morning, often under the Christmas tree, you find many presents.
And children believe in a very kind man. Can you tell us about him, Mark?
Of course! His name is Santa Claus. He is a big, happy man with a white beard. He wears a red suit. He lives in the North Pole. On the night before Christmas, he flies in a sleigh with his reindeer. He brings presents to all the good children in the world.
I love that story. It's a story of magic and kindness. Another tradition is music. Christmas songs are everywhere. In shops, on the radio, in our homes. We sing songs like Jingle Bells. It's a happy song.
Let me explain in simple words. A sleigh is like a carriage that slides on snow, and reindeer are animals, like deer, that pull the sleigh. The most famous reindeer is Rudolph. He has a red, shiny nose.
And all these traditions, the presents, Santa Claus, the songs, they create a feeling. For me, that feeling is love. It is being with your family. It is being kind. It is peace.
So the key words for traditions and feelings are presents, gifts, things you give to people you love, Santa Claus, the kind man who brings presents, Christmas songs, carols, the music we sing, family, the most important people, love, kindness, peace, the feelings of Christmas.
Yes, Christmas is not only about things. It is about feelings. It's a time to say, I love you to your family. It's a time to be kind.
Anna, we learned many words, but our listeners want to speak English, right? So what can they say to people at Christmas?
Great idea. Let's practice some very easy and useful sentences. The most important thing to say is, Merry Christmas. You say this to your friends, to your family, to people you meet.
Merry Christmas, yes. It means Happy Christmas. It's a greeting. You can also say Happy Holidays. This is more general. You can say it to everyone.
Now, imagine you get a present from a friend. What do you say? You say, Thank you, I love it, or Thank you so much.
And if someone invites you to their house for Christmas dinner, you can say, Thank you for having me. It is a polite and nice thing to say.
On Christmas Day, when you are with your family, you can say, This is so nice, or I am so happy to be here with you. Simple words, but they have a big meaning.
Think about this. If you were at a party and you don't know what to say, you can talk about the decorations or the food. You can say, the tree is so beautiful, or this food is delicious.
So let's practice these sentences together. Repeat after Mark and me. We will say them slowly.
First, Merry Christmas.
Second, thank you, I love it.
Third, thank you for having me.
And fourth, the tree is so beautiful.
Excellent. Now you have some sentences you can use. Don't be shy. People will be very happy to hear you say these words.
Well, everyone, that was our talk about Christmas. We hope it was helpful for you. We talked about decorations, food, feelings, and simple sentences.
Yes. Remember, the most important thing is not the perfect English. The most important thing is the feeling. A smile, a thank you, a Merry Christmas. These are small things, but they are very powerful.
So this Christmas, try to use one new English word or one new sentence. You can do it. We believe in you.
Thank you so much for listening to the Everyday English podcast. We're so happy to learn English with you.
From both of us, Anna and Mark, we wish you a very Merry Christmas.